Alright, let's get started. What does this say? Since having had the graveyard, alright. You can use effect. Ignition hand. This is wrong. We need grave as cost. Right. Send one light reptile from your deck to the graveyard. As you get some matching card, filter. Reptile, light, edge of the grave. Okay. Select. Right, this seems correct. The rest. Since caption, yeah, okay. Alright, what's this second effect? If this guy is normal spell summoned, search one Abhyss spell trap. Right, yes, correct. Filter, spell trap. Hands. Seems correct so far. Select. Alright, this seems fine. Apart from this that I already fixed. Let's do a quick test. Rather, yeah. Light reptiles. Okay. And on normal summon, it should search the back row. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's a pretty simple script anyway, so. Send to grave. Okay. Moving on. Let me put this. Wait. I put this here, so I know that's I already tested it. Now we're jumping to the big ones. The other small ones are not scripted yet. Well, anyway. Curse, which is this one. Dova-Syndrome. What does it do? Discuss in your graveyard, tribute one monster, spell summon this card, and your opponent can spell summon one monster from their graveyard, but negates effects. This guy spell summoned. You can tell whatever follow Abhyss in your graveyard, spell summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay. Let's start with the first effect. Special summon. Then your progression. Okay. Ignition, grave. Why you want? No point. Yeah. Weird naming here, but okay. Right, cost. Check this good cost. Let me see the params for this because I don't remember them. Player function count. Use hand. Okay, that's fine. Seems fine. That's fine too. Triple cost. Okay. Let me fix these because no point having the one there. Get location count, and it's coming around. Right, makes sense. I think this is redundant, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm not sure. And then the resolution, let's see. Unit effect and special summon. Let's do this. SP filter. Let's do it again. Your opponent can special summon one monster but negates effects. It's better if he performs this check first. Right, it's a string. I'll fix that later. This is just me, but I don't like this. I'd rather revert it. I think it's more intuitive that way. So if there's right, if this is special summoned and there's room on the opponent's side, and there's a target, any monster, right? Yep. And the opponent says yes. Break effect because it's a then. Select message. Again, I'm gonna do this. This is your first special summon step. Your opponent's special summons, okay. Negation. Right, special summon complete. This seems okay. Apart from what I already fixed. What's the other effect? This guy special summoned. Take one level 4 lower Abhyss in your graveyard, special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, now first of all, this is missing the delay flag, which I'm gonna get from here. Special success single. Is existing target. Level 4, it's gonna be special summoned. Seems fine. It's controlled space, vision grave, filter. In your graveyard, yes. Select target. Right. Consider to fit special summon. Yes. Then leave it direct. Location removed. Okay, seems fine. Let's test it real quick. I'll make a puzzle for this, I suppose. See, it will be easier if I make a puzzle. What's the name again? Curse. Yep. So if it's in the graveyard, contribute one monster. Special summon, then you can special summon a monster from the graveyard. But negates effects. What's this one? Nihil. Coma. There we go. And on the opponent's graveyard. And he's gonna be able to revive the one you tribute. Guess the AI chose yes. Yeah, it should always choose yes, I suppose. Oh, it's missing the target flag too. I just noticed. Flag target. So that card target. Shit. Card. There we go. Delay plus this. Alright. To be honest, I've barely. How do you like the base stuff? To be honest, I've barely read the effects in terms of actual gameplay. I'm mostly looking at them from the scripting standpoint at the moment. They seem kind of interesting with the graveyard recursion stuff. Okay, that seems okay. Let me make sure the prompt works okay. Test mode. So now I can control the AI. Yep, okay. So that works fine. Yeah, they all seem to have like, you do your stuff and then your opponent special summons or your opponent draws. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Okay, so that's done. This is done too. Aron. Perhaps, we'll see. I mean, they do have Snake Rain. Snake Rain does exist, so maybe Snake Rain is good enough to make them not suck with their downsides and stuff. Alright, so what does this guy do? This guy, your graveyard, tribute 2, special summon. Okay, that's simple enough. We can now use effects. Right. Okay, this might need some handling for when you have full zones. I'll have to check that. This guy's been summoned. What is it? Right. Okay, this is correct. This part might need some changes. we'll see when we go to the testing phase. Your opponent adds a card to the hand, except during the draw phase. Send one random card from the hand to the graveyard. Alright, okay. I don't think they should have the damage to flag. No, it should not. Just delay. Fail trigger to hand, yes, yes. Let's see this. We're not in the draw phase. And okay, yeah. The opponent added the card. That's fine. Maybe we should. Maybe they should have a check. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but I'm gonna add it just to be safe. Here's existing matching cards. What's the function? Is it to grave, I guess? Yeah. Able to grave. TP. The opponent. Location. Hand. 1 nil. Right, function TP SO. Count nil, yep. Okay. Category to grave. Let me add location hand here just to be safe. Okay, he does it here again, but whatever, doesn't really matter. It's fine. Random select. And send to grave. Okay, that seems fine. And the last effect. What does it say? Where is it? Okay. If a master opponent controls send to grave by a card effect. Add one light or dark reptile from your deck or grave to your hand, except this guy. You can only use its effect once per turn. So category to hand, but it also needs category search because it can add from the deck. Fail to go, event to grave. Yes, that's fine. Delay. Yes. Okay. Monster your opponent controls is sent to the graveyard by an effect. Previous controller. Okay. This type monster. No, that's a little wrong. Or where is it? Monster sent to the graveyard. Yeah, okay, yeah, it needs to be a monster before, but this should be his previous type. Get previous type rather. Boop, boop. Display location. I guess actually this should cover for it. Yeah, this is not needed. But wait, should this work with trap monsters? If a monster your opponent controls and they give a card effect. Effect. Because it says sent to the graveyard, I think it needs to be a monster. So that was actually correct, I think. Let me put it back. Type monster. Right, what does the effect actually do again? Oh yeah, the add to hand. Is this matching card? Grave deck. Reptile, and is light or dark, and is able to hand and not ID. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, this needs the Necro Valley filter, but apart from that, it's correct. Where was the Necro Valley filter? It was somewhere here. So I can copy paste it quickly. Yep, there it is. This will make sure that if Necro Valley is up, you cannot select from the graveyard. Or rather, if you select from the graveyard, it will get negated, basically. Okay, so let's test this guy, Aron. Aron, Ghost Child. Lol. Okay, so if it's in the graveyard, tribute 2 monsters, special summon it. Your opponent gets a card. You... Oh, it's kind of like Dark Glow, right? I think Dark Glow banishes, but yeah, it's the same idea. If monster condition to be a card effect, he does the search. Okay. Nihil is the other guy. Yep. Graveyard. What's this guy's name again? Curse. Let's put him in the deck. Okay, the opponent needs a way to get a card in their hand. Rather, the upgrade is easier. Nope, split trap zone. There we go. And let's add one more card in their hand. Just to make. Oops. Wrong player. To check the randoms. This is part of the effect. And then they need a monster to be sent away by a card effect. Wolf is my go-to monster. And I guess Dark Hole, or rather no Dark Hole, because he's gonna guide too. We need Pharynx to the Doomed. Single target destruction. And now I need 2 monsters to summon this. But I want to test the full zones thing as well, so let's add some more monsters. Whoop. And the 5th one in the hand, so I can control whether I'm full or not. Okay, so didn't add a card in his deck. He can't use Jar of Grid. 1 second. There's a puzzle. There we go. And test mode, so I can control the AI again. Okay, we start. Right, so tribute 2. Okay, that seems okay. Right, seems fine. Yes. Okay. The effects seem fine, but let's see if it works correctly. Okay. Let me add something to the extra mouse zone though. That might be wrong. 5. There we go. And some of this. Okay. Something in the other zone too. Now this might be actually wrong. So here I should not be able to tribute these two. And I'm allowed. Boom. So that's a problem. Okay. So let's see. Right, this needs to be a function. Also, yeah. That's redundant, by the way. But anyway, let me see. What's the name of the function again? I can't remember. Fuck. Wait, doesn't nine-tailed... Doesn't this have the same effect? Yep, okay. So I'm just gonna see what this does. Should be faster. Right, well this one. That's the one I'm looking for. Actually the whole function is the same, so... Puzzles. So now should not let me choose those two. See, I can select this one now because you need to use, of course, one from the main mouse zones. So this guy's done. Yep. Small typo there. Okay. Alright, he's done. Moving on. Right, so he goes here. Amunesia. Amunesia is this one. The first effect I think is the same, if I recall correctly. TB2, yeah, it's exactly the same. So I'm gonna copy it from the other guy. Where is he? There he is. I'll just copy this. Okay. If a must pass some from your opponent's graveyard, send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. Okay, I see. So that's kind of interesting. They have effects that give the opponent stuff, but when that happens, your stuff triggers and takes the stuff back. So it's a little weird because the opponent doesn't go minus. That's the problem. At the end of the day, they just go even. So it's as if your cards did not have the drawbacks in the first place. But maybe it would have been better if they just didn't have the drawbacks though. If a master is sent from your opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard, spell summon a light or dark reptile. Okay, it's similar to the other guy. Let's see. To grave. Yeah, this does not need the Master flag. Actually, you should not have it. Spell something your opponent's graveyard. Spell some success. Right. Here's location graveyard. Get owner. That's not correct. Once you spell something from your opponent's graveyard, it works even if you summon an opponent's monster, so this needs to be previous controller or something like that. Previous controller. Yeah. Boom. So it should work if your monster is born from the opponent's graveyard something. Send one card your opponent controls the graveyard. Okay. He's up the grave. Oh. This should be on field because it can send spell traps too. Doesn't target, by the way. Seems. Yep. On field. Select blah blah. Seems fine. Yeah, this effect seems fine. And then what's the third effect? If a monster is sent from your opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard, you special summon something from your graveyard. Special summon. Yes. 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 Okay. This time master, his previous location, hand or deck. Seems about right. And his controller. Okay, now again this is slightly wrong. From the opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard. It doesn't matter to which graveyard it goes. So it could be your monster in the opponent's hand going to your graveyard, and this should trigger. So we need previous controller. Previous location. That seems okay. Spell summon light or dark reptile. Not from your deck. Just your graveyard. Reptile, attribute light or dark, and can be spell summoned, and is not Amunesia. Seems about right. Yes, seems right. Select card, not from your deck. Okay. So let's test this. Amunesia. Right, the grid effect should be fine because I copy pasted it, but just to be safe, I'm gonna test it real quick as well. Okay, if a master spell summon from your opponent's graveyard, call the haunted. Call of the haunted. Very simple way to trigger the effect. Graveyard. Okay, if a master spell from your opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard, you can spell summon a lighter deck from the graveyard. Nihil. Let's put some targets first. Oops. I misclicked. Shit. I guess I'll do it manually. What else do we need though? We need... Right, we need this trigger. What's the easiest way for this? Foolish Burial, I guess. Or Dark World Dealings. Dark World Dealings. And we need a card in the opponent's deck. That's a monster. And what else do we need? These two. Number 2, number 5. Let's put them on the field. I need a card in my deck too. Otherwise you can't use Dark World Dealings. Okay, so I also needed to not chain call the haunted, and I know I will do it, so let's do this. Alright, TB2, special summon, seems fine. Right, so we pull some of the monster from the graveyard. One card, yep, okay, you can send nothing. Alright, cool. And then if a monster is sent from your opponent's hand or deck, special summon, okay. Wait, do I need something in the hand as well? I'm not sure this is correct, because... Oh wait, I'm in the battle, that's why. I'm stupid. What's this? Oh, that guy. Okay. So, draw this card. Trigger. I can special summon these. Okay. Ah, cute. This triggers. Because it doesn't get effects. Okay. So this card seems done. Was there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. This should have this as well. I just realized this. Okay. Yeah, I think I didn't forget anything. I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Boom, that's done. Okay, so you're done. We're in the big one now. Ogdoabyss. Deity. Right, so what does this do? This guy's your good attribute 3 monsters, spell summon. Okay, it's the same, it just needs more tributes. So I'm gonna guess it needs a... Yep. Good thing I had it ready. This needs the number. So this should be fine. I'm guessing it's... This is wrong. Do the others have this? No, this did not have it. And this doesn't have it either. Right, that's wrong. It's not gonna work if you have no zones, but it should because it attributes a monster. And this is gonna do the check for you anyway, so that's the point of that function, it's gonna do the check for you. Okay, that's something. The fuck is this? There we go. Right, what's the other effect? Once while face up on the field. Quick. Send all monsters in the field to the graveyard except face up monsters spell summon from the graveyard. Okay. To grave, quick for chain. Yes. You're gonna use effect? Yes. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Is this much in card? That's wrong. Needs to check both sides of the field, man. All monsters on the field, not only the opponents. It doesn't destroy. Jesus. To grave. Who scripted this? Okay. Alright, what's the game matching group? Send to grave. Okay, so what's this? All monsters except face up that was summoned from the graveyard. Face up and summon location grave and summon type special. Yeah, we have ease versions of this function, so you can do this. Oops. There we go. Right, so he's able to grave and is now face up and summon from the and special summon from the graveyard. Seems correct. Okay, let's try it. What's the name again? Ogdoabyss. Ogdoabyss. Let's give the opponent monster and funnily enough, it will send face down monsters that was summoned from the graveyard, which is kind of weird, but okay. Monster Reborn. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3. Okay. No. It's a quick effect. So only this one, these two should stay on the field. Okay. Looks good. Okay. That's done as well. Spell. The first spell. Depths of the Abyss. Okay, let's see. If a face-up reptile you control is to a battle on opponent's effect, target one card. Face-up reptile you control is to a battle on opponent's effect, target one card your opponent controls, send to the graveyard. Target. Okay, that's wrong. It should be destroyed. Event. Should be event destroyed. I don't need this. There we go. Only 2 effects, so right, destroyed. Where's the okay? Face up reptile you control. Vision destroy. Battle or effect. Previous controller, previous location, previous position. It did previous on everything except for the reptile check. That also needs previous check. It's previous race. Get previous race, I guess. Previous. Yeah. And what does it do? Take one card, your opponent controls and degrade it. Okay. Disable the grave. Okay. The opponent's failed. Set the grave. Okay, that seems fine. This part seems fine. This guy in its owner's field zone is destroyed by an opponent's effect. Middle cards. Okay. Single. Yeah. Although let's make this a bit prettier. Destroyed. I had the correct one. There's a player. Failed is still by an opponent's effect. Previous location, field zone. Previous controller TP. This just needs one slight fix for some edge case scenarios. How many? Equal to the number of reptiles with different names in your graveyard. Get class count, yep, that's for the different name part. Race reptile. Okay. FC2. Okay, that seems okay. So let's try it. Depth. Battle distraction. Sakuretsu. Sure. For the effect distraction check. And then if this get MST'd, different names in your graveyard. What's his name? Wait, no, there we go. And Venominaga. And 2 cards in the opponent's deck. Of course, to destroy this. The opponent has to do it. Now let me just make it so I can control the AI, just to make this easier. I just realized it doesn't check for the player here. Because it says battle or an opponent's card effect. So let me fix this real quick. Battle or is reason reason player, I think is the function. Yes, get reason player. Need one extra parenthesis at the end. Yep. Okay, should be fine. Right. Okay, so alright, that didn't trigger. Oh wait, this that's not needed first of all. These fields. Damage step. Was it there? Let me check. Okay, does it work with the effects? No. Okay, I must have made a mistake somewhere. Maybe this. Let me check. If I remove that part, does it work? Yes, okay, so wait a minute. Because I think that's correct. Or maybe I don't remember correctly. Oh, right. Yeah. Of course. There we go. Should be fine now. Should be fine now. Okay, there we go. Target, set the grave. Should work for Sakuretsu too. Yep. And this card is destroyed is when you mill. Okay, that didn't work either. Did I mess up here too? Oh, what? Is on player. Let's debug it real quick. work this time. Wait, what? Something's weird here. This kind of transfers by opponent's effect. Send cards from the top of your opponent's deck to get a number of returns different names in your graveyard. Right. And it said true. So it's not this part. Why didn't it trigger count limit maybe? No, it's different. What the fuck? Wait a minute. That worked. So why the fuck? What? Wait a minute, what? I don't quite get. If I do this now. What the fuck? There's an effect. Relocation of zone. Control DP. That seems fine. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I see it. Jeez. Right. I knew it was something with the count limit. Jeez. What? fuck? Is it not this? Like what? Ah, wait. Yeah, I see. The opponent only has 3. Okay, yeah. It's fine. It is fine. The opponent doesn't have enough cards in his deck. That's why. Yeah. Okay. So it's fine. Alright. First trap. Emptiness. Continuous trap. Oh boy. During the main phase, till you run reptile effect monster, then type 1 monster in your opponent's grave, special summon to your field, but send to the grave during the end phase. You can only use this effect once per turn. If face up card in the spawn trap zone, send to the graveyard, send all face up non-reptile monsters you control to the graveyard. Okay. So quick target, special summon, right, seems fine. This main phase, cost, reptile and effect monster. Right. Yes. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your field. Don't need this. Right. Select target. Okay. Should be in the if, I think. And boom. Okay. Lag effect. That's how he checks. In the end phase. Send to grave. Okay. Seems okay. And then this face up card in the spell trap zone is sent to the graveyard. Yes. Mandatory. Yep. It doesn't destroy, it sends. Is what the text says at least. Previous position face up. Previous location. Spell trap zone. Yep. Send. No, this should be true. Because it's mandatory. All face up non-reptiles you control. Yep. this check here to prevent an error. Get matching group, send to grave, okay. What's the name again? Emptiness. Someone must in the opponent's graveyard. Easy space up card. Should be simple enough to test. Okay. Seems fine. This needs a string. Right. Yeah. Okay. But other than that, we're good. And then the last trap, Invasion of the Abyss. Spend summon 2 tokens. If you have 8 or more Abyss monsters with different names in your graveyard, you can apply this effect instead. Spend summon 2 reptiles with different names from your graveyard. You can only activate 1. Special summon token. That's fine, I guess. Do we even have 8 monsters with different names? I guess we do, yes. Okay, what's going on here? Get matching group. Location grave. Reptiles. Right. With different names though. What the fuck? Okay. Right. Class count. A or more, yes. And this is 2 or more, yep. Special monster. Okay. Nodes affected by blue eyes, and you have 2 zones and 1 of the 2. Okay. And then let's see. If you are affected by blue eyes, or you don't have enough zones, and yep. Necro Valley filter. Choice. If both, make a choice. Otherwise, yeah. Token. Shouldn't this be special summon step? Scapegoat. Yep, it should be special summon step. And then complete over here. Oop. Or if the choice is 1, you summon from the graveyard. Different name check. Okie dokie. Okay, seems fine. This puzzle's gonna take a moment to make, unfortunately. Invasion. Okay. Abhyss. Let's fill up the graveyard. Monsters, right? Doesn't check for monsters. It does not check for monsters. Oh, ooh. Okay. I need to fix this function. What should I name it? Or set filter, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. And C is type monster. So now wherever this is used, I need to use this instead. Okay, just twice. Okay, so Zoha. He's gonna have, because he doesn't have a script. That's fine. We just need him to be in the graveyard. He doesn't have a script either. Nihil. Okay, and then the last one will be in the deck, and we'll add Foolish Burial so that you can control, I can control how many there are in the graveyard. So now I should not have any choice and just summon tokens. Okay. You can get tokens for these guys, which is nice. And then after I mill this, I should be able to choose. Right, it's probably, yeah, okay, it needs the strings, I'll fix that later. So the first one should be the tokens, yeah. And the second choice should be the graveyard. Yep. Just two reptiles with different names. Okay. So this is fine too. Just needs the strings. What's this? You good? Yep, don't need you. So that's good. Alright. So these four that are not scripted yet. Okay. Null, I guess I'll do Null. Let's do Null first. I think he's the same as this guy, or wait, no. Nihil. Yeah, he should be similar to this. Yeah, okay. So he is number 2. Let's put him up front. Null, Dreg of the Abhyss. He is number 1. Yep, number 1. Let me save the file. Okay. So let's go behind the graveyard, send one dark reptile from the graveyard. So it's the same as this, but it sends a dark rather than a light. So it should be pretty easy. Just copy paste this. And then this should say dark, and boom, that effect's done. What's the other effect? If you control no monsters or you control an Abhyss monster, special monster from your graveyard, banish when there's a field. Also, you can special monster that's face up on the field in the master zone except reptile monsters. Pain in the ass. But okay. What's this guy's second effect? The search. Okay. Special summon from the graveyard. Well, we'll use this as the base because it's pretty close. It needs to be E2 though. No cost. You can only use each effect once per turn, so this needs this. Right. this is gonna be the base. We're gonna add stuff to it later. These can be spell summoned. Okay. Okay, the banish it part. Of course. Plague Spreader Zombie. There was something else that did this and it was missing the description now that I think about it. What was it? The monster? No. You get effect. Oh, this one. Number 5. There we go. Okay. I noticed that earlier, but I forgot. Okay, so we got the banish part. What was the other part? Alright, let's do the condition first actually. Let's pick on. Right. You control no monsters or you control an Abhyss monster. So, let's see. Hey Cape, what's up? What's the I can't remember what it's called. You control no monsters. There we go. Get for the group count is what I'm looking for. Or you control an Abhyss monster. Or duel is existing matching card. Card face up, right? Yeah. Filter face up. Is set card 260. Location, zone 1. Okay, boom. It's a little long, but what can you do? Okay, so there goes the condition. Right. Also, you can spell summon. Blah blah blah. Except reptiles. Is there an existing card so we can do this quickly? Also, you cannot special summon monsters while it is face up. No. I guess we'll take it from LP though. Yeah, we'll take it from LP and just add a reset or something. Yeah, it's actually easier than I thought. It just needs to go here. Right, E2. Also, you can spell a monster while it's face up in the monster zone, except reptiles. Some limit. We'll change this to reptile, and then we just need to add a reset. Reset event. I guess standard, yeah. Resets standard. So in case it leaves the field or it's turned face down, etc., this effect stops applying. Yeah, actually, it doesn't stop applying; it disappears. I'll have to add this later. Control mouse, you try Abhyss. Okay, yet. Mace, or rather no, gesture config. Sense of dark. What's the dark one? Attributes 1, attribute 2. It's not scripty yet. I guess I'll just do master bone then. So I discard it and send a dark reptile. Actually, let me do this. Just to make sure. Yep, dark reptile. And then okay. Control monster, control Abhyss, special summon from your graveyard, banish one is the field. You can special summon, except reptiles. So I can't summon Jester now, but I can monster ball on this guy. That's a reptile. And if this goes away, it gets banished, and I can summon this. Okay, so it works fine. So he's done. That's done as well. That's number 3. Okay. What's this? LP, no need. Wait, what? Something happened here. Okay. There we go. Accidentally dragged a bit. Some of the code. Right, so Phlogi. Phlogi. He's number 3. Okay. What does he do? If it's sent from the field to the graveyard or special summon from the graveyard, you can target one face and monster your opponent controls and one monster in their graveyard with an equal or higher attack. Jesus, that's a big requirement. Special summon the target monster from the graveyard to the opponent's field, and if you do, send the other target monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Jesus. So much text for such a stupid effect. Cards in your graveyard can still mark up your hand the graveyard, add this card to your hand. This is done, by the way. Okay. Let's do the second effect first, because it's easier. And we'll take this. Okay, category to hand. We got 1 ignition, location, grave. you can only use effects once per turn. So we're gonna need this. And let's rename these functions real quick. Oops. Right. Okay, so send one card from your hand to the graveyard, add this card to your hand. Okay. It's not quite the same, but we'll make it work. Duel is existing matching card. Is able to grave as cost. Right. Someone comes hand to grave, yes. TP, location, hand. 1, nil, parentheses. Select matching card. TP. Is able to go as cost. TP, location, hand. 0, 1, 1, nil. Boom. Cost is done. Add this card to your hand, so I don't need a filter. But we do need this check. Okay. Don't need this part. I'll just do this again. So if C is relate to effect E, then send to hand, send to hand. Rams again. C, Nihil, there's an effect. Okay. I forgot to rename the functions here. Right, that effect should be fine. Return to monkey. Alright, so the first effect. This guy sent from the field to the graveyard or special summon from the graveyard. Let's start with that. Now I just realized this is gonna be E3. Okay. Right, so send from the field to the graveyard. Sangan is very simple to copy from. What does it do again? Target 1 and special summon from the graveyard if you do send the other to the graveyard. So, to grave and special summon. Optional. Single. Event to grave. Yes. Let's make a SP. Con. SPTG. SPOP. E2 is gonna be a clone of E1, but with a different code. It's gonna be special summon here. Right, and it's a different condition too. So let's do 1 and 2, I suppose. Okay, right. This should be the same, pretty much. For SPCon 1. Is something fill the graveyard? Yep, prediction failed. Just fine. Now SPCon 2 is special summoned from the graveyard. So we need the summon location. Summon location. The summon location. Where is it? Location grave. Okay. Right, so the targeting part is the most complicated. Target face a monster your opponent controls and one monster in the graveyard with an equal or higher attack. So let me copy this real quick. First of all, check C. If check C, then return false, and because it doesn't work. Check C is for targeting redirection, like what's the name? Gorgon is for this guy, but you cannot do it because it targets 2 cards. All of them say exactly 1 card. So yeah, that's why this line is here. So duel is existing target. One monster the opponent controls and one in the grave with an equal or higher attack. And the one they control goes to the graveyard, right? Yes, okay, so TC filter, I guess. TP 0 location zone, the opponent controls it. One monster. Oops, one monster. Nihil, and we're gonna need to pass E and TP to this. Okay, the opponent also needs to have zones available. Don't need this. Which I forgot to add this here too, by the way. Where is it so I can copy it? Get location count. Get location count. Let me add this here before I forget. Location, M zone, more than 0. Right, boom, and boom. The opponent needs to have zones, not you. Because first you summon the monster, and then the other target goes to graveyard, so there needs to be an empty zone on the opponent's field for this to work. Let's write the filter now. Deity filter. So this needs to be a face-up monster. Return C is face-up. And in here we're going to check if the graveyard target exists. SP filter, I guess. I don't think we have another filter here. Yep. In the opponent's graveyard. Yes, in the opponent's graveyard. So, location grave, 1 nil. We need an ENTP here. So, and we also need to pass the attack value of this card, because we're gonna need to compare it with the other monster. Yeah, so function SP filter CTP attack. Right, so needs to be a monster, and it needs to have equal or higher attack. So this card's attack needs to be equal or higher to that one, and this needs to be special summonable. Right. Special attack must forget the opponent's field. Is that what is that for the summon player? I don't remember. Let me check. Some player, okay. Target player though. Okay. Coma first. 1 minus 3. It needs to be a monster, and its attack needs to be higher or equal than the attack of the previous monster. Up here, and it needs to be able to be summoned to the opponent's field. Special attack must from your graveyard to your opponent's field, and if you do, send the other target to your opponent controls to the graveyard. So, oh boy. So first, what you're gonna target first? The opponent controls. Just copy this real quick. Select target TP. Okay, and then G2 is this. TP. And this is G1 get first. Right. You also need a maximum number here, okay? Hints. We need some hints. Go this one. Actually, this goes here. And then